Welcome to Runes of Magic. Now, I've been having a little trouble of getting this to work right. I was contemplating that I should save some of my outtakes for bloopers reel later, but I thought against it. I wouldn't want that. No thank you. I have my character Kinleia, and we're going to be doing some of the quests in the starting town here in the Howling Mountains. Now, if she will not move... Oh dear. Here we go again. Oh well. I'm not gonna stop the video this time. Oh, don't laugh. You're just going to keep doing that, aren't you? Yes, laugh all you want. Fine. Now, say your hellos. Here's a good girl. So, as you can see here in front of us is the town here in the Howling Mountains, and we have Miss Sendai. Now, Kin can see what she's doing. I can't, so I need the hub. Now, as you can see here on the bottom left, you have your chat window. Can't figure out how to close this whole dang thing, but you got your interface here. You can change channels. If you want to show what channels, cancel that. Come on, cancel. This is as small as you can go. You can make it cover nearly the entire screen, or up close like that. Then here towards the bottom right, you have where your skills are. Sometimes you can put your emotes here on the top to keep them out of the way of your skill set. Emotes are accessed by pressing H. Ooh, pardon me. We had a turkey for dinner. Also, here on the bottom right, in this very far little corner down here, you have your item shop where you can go to pick up different things, experience potions, different amount of things. You get things called Phirius, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, Phirius Tokens from certain quests, and I'll show that coming up. Now, if you use Phirius Tokens and you have costumes, come on, click. The only thing that you can get from a Phirius token is these heavenly black wings. You can see them here in your character. Yeah, kind of cool. They don't go well with this outfit. Fashion thing, fashion police. But you need almost 6,000 of them. And for the quests that you can do here in this town, the different quests that you can get for your Phirius tokens are 10 apiece. So you can count how much that'll take. You can get mounts from Phirius tokens, but they're 30 days. You get the Steel Flame Warhorse. Looks cool. Then you can get the Ground Griffin mount, also for 30 days. You have Star in a bag. Now this one looks pretty cool. You have like little swirls on the wings. And then there's Flame in a bag. Kind of a fiery leaf. I'm not too much into that kind of a look, so I'd probably get the Star one. Let's see. Those are Those are two what you can ride on. For the singles, if we just go under 30 days. Okay. You got your... What the heck is wrong with this? Clicking doesn't want to work. You've got your brown horse. You've got a... Whoa, need to zoom out on that. You got your Flame War Tiger. You have your white warhorse. A blue dragon fang ice beast. Kind of looks like a frog or something. You can get yourself a unicorn if you want. Then there's this Sea of Snow Beru cub. I have no idea what that thing's supposed to actually be. It's supposed to be like a big... oxen or something. And you have your Wild Lion King mount. An Arctic boar, which looks ugly, in my opinion. You have a Snow White bear. And then you also have the red armored Beru. Not something I would particularly get. If I'm gonna go for something single, I'd probably get the unicorn, because I like them. They look cool. Looks like a mix between a horse and a Kyrian. I'm not sure if that's how everybody pronounces that, but oh well. You can even get housing items. You have storage stuff, armor racks. You have contracts for which kind of type you want. 2-story mud house, a wood family, or an elegant 2-story. You can get tables, beds, carpets, even plants. The consumables are your usual things: experience potions, talent charms, to help boost things, transport runes. I think you can use those at some of the higher transport areas. The only thing that I know for transporting is your recall thing. I don't know if you use runes for that, but you can get a lot of things for Phirius Tokens. You can also use rubies. I don't know where you get these, but the diamonds, if you want these, you gotta buy them. You can also get the different kinds of costumes. You have the Demon Lady set, the Noble, the Arctic. They're all on the website. Sometimes my mouse pen does not want to work. Now, your first quest you get here from Miss Life Sindai. If you're too far away and you try right-clicking on them, it doesn't work. You have to get up close for your cursor to work. Now she tells you a little bit about the history, and your first thing is you have to report into the Pioneers Colony. So, it used to be an ancient kingdom, but after the Age of Punishment, the culture of the continent was almost destroyed. Now, I leave these up a little bit, so if people want to pause them, they can read this. I know some of this, so I don't know how to speed these up, so might waste time having the pieces up. Now, this tells you if you didn't do the tutorial, you can just go right through and read all these to move around and stuff like that. So our first thing is we have to go see somebody here in the... Now my game speed's still a little slow. I picked channel 3 when I came in, so it shouldn't be that packed. So if you're in town here, you'll also see people saying different things. You have all your different questers. You have mostly a potions merchant of different things you can find. I did create a temporary scout for the Elvish race, just to see how that thing is. The tutorial that you come in where it says, do you want to take the tutorial, yes or no? If you go into that on the Elvish side, it's no different than when I came in here with Kinlea. You go and help the little foxes fight the spiders and the Spider King. So, I won't get into... Well, I might do that and then start a recording for my elves after that point. And there will be something interesting about the first Elvish town that you get into, but I will get to that at a later point. Now over here you've got a bulletin board. This has different daily quests that you can take. They'll pop up depending on your level, or I don't know if it's depending on your level or depending on what you've encountered so far. There is a bestiaria, like there's a fungus out there that you can go fight. But I haven't been able to find a card that you use to put them into your bestiary. I can never say that right. So you've got a weapons merchant out. You've got 2 different clothings depending on what your class is. You got potions and a rune scholar. There's always generally in any RPG a leader of whatever town you're in. Come on. Sometimes I hate these controls. They can be a little bit of a pain, but you can get over them pretty quick if you take a breath and settle down. Now, what I like about this game is it has an herbalism instructor out here. You've got your woodcutting instructor. Ooh, that's not good. What do we have here? A tombstone? Huh. I guess somebody died out here. This is, I guess, what's the players' tombstones. I don't know if somebody got into a PvP fight and they died out here, but that's probably what that is. I'm betting. And then out over here you've got the miners. Now if you go under, if you press C, you bring up your character, and if you press Y, you bring up your crafting. You can do mining, woodcutting, and herbalisms, and then you can make blacksmithing stuff, carpentry, armor crafting, tailoring, cooking, and alchemy. This means you can craft your own armor that you need to wear, or your weapons, or for cooking and alchemy would be your potions and things to boost your stats, which are like here on the side. Strength, dexterity, stamina, all that. And if you go to V, which is your weapon skills, you've got all these different ones. I try sometimes to like get as many as I can because I think there's some sort of, they do some sort of boosting effect. Like if you unequip your weapon and you fight with your hands, because you can see here I've been fighting with a wand and I'm almost at to level 1 of 3. Now as you gain more levels, these like 0 of 2, those will get to higher numbers. Physical defense is like down here of like how much you can take. If you get hit, that raises your physical defense. And depending on what you use, staffs or staves can be used for a mage class, a wand. I don't think you can use a bow. You may or may not be able to later on, depending on the dual class system that you can use. Now, I can't go into that too long because I don't have that much time left, but the dual class system allows you, if you're a mage and you need something to boost your defense or to help you do more damage or to be able to take more damage, you choose like knight or rogue or warrior as your secondary class. Or if you want to be more of a support person, you choose a healer or a priest. I've got about a minute left. Now, you'll see here on your map, you can see like a piece of wood, and sometimes you'll see a little plant thing. Now this is chime wood, and you have to take a skill to be able to learn how to cut things. I can't pick it right now. Now if I could quickly find an herb. Here we go. So that's wood, and then you've got up here mountain demon grass. You can pick these to make different potions, and in here inside the mine you can find ore deposits. Now they're not showing up on the mini-map, but later on you'll be able to find ore deposits on your mini-map as well. So that's a little bit of like the questing that you do and what you can find out in the world. Depending on your level of your gathering, like of how much you've gathered from picking herbs, your level will increase, allowing you to get better and better herbs and things. It's a bit of a grinder, but it's fun. Now, so that's all for this video at the moment. Ciao.